The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It's the Ron Van Dam Show.
Hold on tight, things can get a bit weird, if you like that sort of thing.
Hey, welcome to the program. How are you? Oh my God. Welcome to the show. Kind of a new studio look here, huh? No? Yeah, it is, really. I'm Ron Van Dam. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Oh, that's a nice name. Yeah, all right, just as a matter of introduction for those that haven't watched this before, this is not going to be a pleasant situation. I'm here for half an hour. I come into the studio once a week, and I do the TV version of what I do on the radio and that internet thing, Monday through Friday, every weekday. I've been doing this for 30 years. Of course, the, like 20 years with just strictly radio. And now radio and that internet podcast thing. Wow. Which I still don't understand. People still have to explain that to me, but we're on all the platforms. It's hard not to find the show if you just Google Ron Van Dam. Oddly enough, there's a wrestler, Rob Van Dam, but when you Google Ron Van Dam, his name comes up a lot, even though it's Rob and not Ron. It's a screwed up internet is what it is. But anyway, there you have it. Thanks for being here. It's a pleasure to be with you. Thanks a lot. All right. I'm going to start the show talking about something that you really shouldn't be talking about with kids in the room, because it's going to involve a body part, which I don't think your kids want to. Now, kids, I'm sorry. Now, body part, kids, I meant the nose. Okay, get your children out of the room right now, because I want to talk about a phenomenon that occurred over the weekend that involved the body part. Ooh, we're excited, Ron. Then get the kids out of the room, because I don't think they should be here for this. I don't think it's right. Go on, get them out of the room. I'll give you like a minute to get them out of the room. Okay, seriously, I don't want any repercussions or any letters or anything like that. So go on. You don't mind if I have a little something to eat while you're doing that, do you? I got the Skinny Pop. The Skinny Pop popcorn, because you're going to eat popcorn, you might as well eat something that says Skinny on it. So, all right, get your kids out of the room. I wish the kids. Hurry up. I don't have that much popcorn. Get them out of the room. Kids out of the room. Even if you don't have any kids, you got to wait until all the kids are out of the room for all the people that are watching right now, all five of you. Get them out of the room. This is good. Want some? Want some? I'll share with you. Get the kids out of the room. Come on. I don't have all day. It's only a half-hour show. Come on, get them out. I'm sick of them. Get them out of here. Kids out of the room. Or tell them to play in somewhere, some other place. Go tell them to wash their hands or take a shower or bath or something. Oh. No, I got stuck in my tooth now. Right between the teeth. All right. Are they out? Okay. This weekend, I don't know when you're watching this show. It could be 2 years after we record it. I really don't know. This past weekend, there was the NCAA Women's Basketball Championship. And the Yukon, I think they're the Huskies, because, I think it's a dog. The Yukon female women's, which is the same thing, basketball team, they always win. And they actually did win this championship game. And they were playing the South Carolina South Carolina Gamecocks. Yeah, they're the South Carolina Gamecocks, Why you would name your team the Gamecocks, I don't know. I think it had something to do with rooster cockfighting that took place in South Carolina. I'm not sure about the history. I could have Googled it, but to be honest with you, I don't really care. But that's the name of the team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. So, okay, I think you see where this is going when I want the kids get out of the room. This is true. I'm not making this up because I have no reason to make anything up because life is so incredibly insane as it is. I don't need to make anything up. So I went to a bar, a cocktail lounge. All right, I'm raising my hand. Oh, well, my hand's out of frame. I have no hand. So I'm at a bar, and across, it was in Dedham, Massachusetts. I don't know if you know where Dedham is. I don't even know if you know where Massachusetts is. It's somewhere around here. So I'm sitting at the bar, and I'm sipping on a Manhattan, which is a fantastic drink, but don't have it a lot because it's not a good idea. I'm sitting there with my lovely female companion, and seated across the bar from me, there was this young girl and her husband, father, boyfriend, I have no idea. She's rather attractive, as most females seem to be. And she's sitting there, and she's facing the TV screen. And on the TV, they are showing the NCAA Women's Championship game between UConn and South Carolina. And she's intently watching, and I realize that, okay, she's like rooting for South Carolina because on her sweatshirt that she's wearing, it says the Gamecocks. And I knew that the Gamecocks were, the South Carolina name of the team. So, Ron, get to the point. Okay, I will. So she's sitting across from me. She's wearing a maroon-colored baseball cap. And on the baseball cap, it says in large yellow letters, Cox. C-O-C-K-S. Immediately, my reaction was, oh my God. Are you advertising for this? Or what is that? And then I realized, that's the basketball. That's the name of the team. But the team is called the Gamecocks. Not just that. And I'm thinking, what is in your mind that you think you can walk around in public with a baseball cap that says Cox on it and don't expect anybody to look up and go, whoa. Because that was my reaction. I just looked at her and I went, oh. I mean, it's almost as bad as driving through the mall and seeing a building that says Dick's Sporting Goods. And it's almost as bad as looking at a building and it says in large letters, BJ's Wholesale. That's innocent enough. Those are understandable. But just to have a hat on that says the word Cox on it, I mean, obviously no illustrations involved here. Because if there were, it would have been a chicken or a rooster or something. But it was just bizarre. And I looked around the bar to see if there were other people that were reacting like that. And no, they weren't. Maybe they got there earlier and they were already past that. But it just shocked the nooks out of me. Now, again, I don't know when you're watching this, but on our radio website, which is newenglandbroadcasting.com, I'll repeat that for the hard of hearing. That's newenglandbroadcasting.com. I posted a picture of this girl. Now, I had to black out. She had glasses on, but through the wonders of internet painting, I was able to put sunglasses on her instead of just regular glasses so I could black out her eyes, because I don't think it's right to show somebody's picture who didn't agree to it. But you can't tell who it is now. But it's on there. And it's just a fascinating picture to see. You don't see anything like that, a woman sitting at a bar with the word on her baseball cap. And that's it. I don't know how long I'm going to keep the picture up there. Maybe until somebody complains. I really have no idea, but nonetheless, that's where it is. By the way, the date that we're recording this show is April 9th. in the year 2025. I have to say that because some shows that are aired go back like 10 years. And I go, Ron, what are you talking about? I didn't even have women's basketball 10 years ago. What are you talking about? So anyway, that's what it is. Can you believe, oh my God, every once in a while when I look at the date and it says 2025, you kids don't understand how significantly horrible that is. I mean, if you're one of those millennial-born kids, it's like, okay, that's a big deal. It's like 25. Okay, I'm 25. So what? Well, if you were born in the prior century, like in the 50s, 60s, 70s, or even the 80s, the year 2025 kind of puts a little adrenaline rush into your body. It's like, ooh, that's not a good... We got to slow this year thing down. But the funny thing, isn't it so freaking funny, is the older you get, the faster time seems to go. Oh, no. Can we do the opposite where you can slow it down? Why am I talking like a Valley kid? Maybe so that I can relate to other people? I'm not sure. Anyway, that's that. What I wanted to concentrate on today was a phenomenon that I have seen with my own eyes. And what I do on this show, and everything I do basically, is I try to point out the things that make no sense in life. The possibilities are endless. They're infinite. They're like from Xfinity. It goes on for Xfinity, which is not a word. It's made up. It's infinity. It's not Xfinity. I don't know. Anyway. Do you ever see a guy destroy his reputation faster than Elon Musk? All on his own. It was like he said to himself, it was almost like he said to himself, I'm going to ruin my entire existence. I'm going to ruin every reputation, any good thing I've ever done, and I'm going to destroy myself in front of everybody's eyes voluntarily. It's, whoa, what's wrong with you, Elon? Elon's coming. Anyway, that's it. I'll say nothing more about that. Oh, before I go any further, and I was going to, but first, I did tell you that this is around the middle of April 2025. Oh, God. I just paid my taxes, and I pay taxes. Some of you get money back. That's your money that you already gave them. They're giving back to you. It's not like you're making money. They just, giving back too much that you paid. That's all they're doing. It's not like you made out here. It's not like you played the lottery and you won a certain amount of money or something. It's your money that they took like too much of it. I don't play that game, baby. I only pay what I should be paying when they tell me that that's what I must pay. And it's a horrible, horrible feeling every April where I have to take a large amount of money and give it to the government, not just to the federal people, but to the state as well. They both want their share of me. So that's annoying in itself. But with the way things are right now, as I sit here watching the country economically commit suicide, which is basically what it is. Economically, we were pretty okay, Yeah, prices are a little high. They were starting to come down a bit, except for the eggs because of the chicken thing, the gamecock thing. Things were okay. Gas price fairly low. It was okay. It was bad, but it was okay. Now, all of a sudden, with the new administration, now it's like we're like on the path, on the fast path to economic doom. It's an amazing thing to behold. And this is at the very time that I'm paying my taxes to the federal government. It's almost like my taxes, my income taxes payments have become an admission price to watch the economy fall apart. You want to watch the economy fall apart? Yeah. That'll cost you $10,000. Okay, that sounds like fun. At the time that I need my money the most, you're going to take it from me. Yes, but these are taxes. How do you expect the roads to be fine and to support the military and our space projects, of course, and everything that we do, everybody has to pay this. Okay, I get that. That's fine. But at least, can I pay when things are worth paying for? I'm paying for you to ruin the economy with my money? I don't get that. What I wanted to talk about today is shoes and pants. I know what you're saying. Shoes and pants, Ron? Yeah. Pants are funny. Pants are some of the funniest clothing that we can possibly wear. It's just funny. It's just, they're pants. It's just, some people wear their pants, some people don't wear pants, and that's funny. That's funny to me. Has there ever been a situation where one of your friends or acquaintances or somebody you work with or something, you see, it's a guy thing, and you see the guy, and he says, "Oh, excuse me, Bob, didn't you wear those pants yesterday?" It doesn't happen. If you wear the same pants 3 days in a row, no one's going to say anything, ever. Because guys wear their clothes over and over and over again. It's just what they do. Women, different. If a woman doesn't change her clothes, everybody seems to, "Didn't you wear that yesterday? Did you not even go home last night?" You don't say that to a guy because they wear the same clothes every day anyway. Especially when guys used to wear suits to work, because now they don't do that anymore, but when people used to wear suits, when guys used to wear suits, all they would really change was their tie. It was it's the same suit, the same shirt, but you look so different with a different color tie. You get away with that. Women, a whole different thing is involved. Women can't repeat the same thing 2 days in a row. They just can't, because women catch that stuff. Men don't care. Men don't care at all. Women, they care. And even if they feel no one's going to notice that they haven't changed their clothes, they've noticed it. So women have to have a lot of clothes. Men don't, because you don't notice the difference anyway. Women have to, because that's the way they're made. They're made like that. And I don't understand that. I don't understand it. And even more so than the pants for guys. Guys can wear the same pants for a week in a row and no one's even going to notice, question. That's fine. Didn't even notice. Women, different. Didn't you wear that skirt yesterday? Oh, how did you know that? I don't know. It's because you're a woman. Shoes. They're a phenomenon to me. I don't understand shoes. Never did, never will. Men don't have a lot of shoes. They've got maybe 3 or 4 pairs of shoes, if that. Some men have an obsession with sneakers. They have 20 pairs of sneakers. I don't understand that at all. Ron, where's your sneakers? That's them right there, that pair right there. Well, don't you have another pair? No, why would I? These are my sneakers, and when I do athletic things, I put my sneakers on. I don't understand. Why would I have more than one pair of sneakers? If the sneakers start falling apart, I'll throw them away, go out, and buy another pair of sneakers. Pretty much got that game down easily. So guys, some guys have this obsession with sneakers because they love sneakers, but shoe-wise, it takes a lot to find a guy that has a large shoe collection. Some do. It's very, very rare that happens. Women, it's very rare that they don't have a large shoe collection because they can't wear the same shoes twice in a row. Who's going to note, excuse me, Betty, didn't you wear those shoes yesterday? Damn it, yes, I did. It's unbelievable. They have to have everything in every different color, every different pattern. And I don't know why. It's because they feel that if they don't, someone's going to notice that they wore those things before. And it gets really bad. Betty, didn't you wear those shoes last Thursday, last week? Yes, I did. Well, I moved them up in rotation. It's supposed to be every 2.5 weeks for these shoes, but I moved them up a little bit. But I won't be doing that again. What is it? What is it? An obsession? For men, it would be. For a woman, it's normal. What is it with the shoes? Do you really think that guys are looking at your feet? Now, there are a number of guys that have what we call the foot fetish. I don't have it. I don't even understand it. But some guys do. I think fetishes can be like so tremendously large in quantity that I don't even want to get into it. But a shoe fetish is a thing. But, my God, basically no one's looking at your feet. No one's looking at your feet at all. I can't remember ever looking at a woman's feet. There's so many other things to look at that she has. The feet, no. Why? What's the point of that? I'm not doing anything with those feet. Feet are a utilitarian part of the body, as most body parts are. They support you so you can stand up, move, walk, do anything. You need the feet to be working well. So they're utilitarian. They take the weight of your entire body every single day unless you're lying down and sleeping. It's amazing what we put upon the feet. And the larger and more, as they term it by government standards, obese you may be, even more weight on the feet. They're amazing things. So there's no wonder that women always try to find the perfect shoe. It's got to look great, it's got to feel great, and it's got to be great. And it's an ever, never-ending search for the perfect shoe. It's like the Holy Grail, only there's no answer to this. And even when a shoe fits very, very well, 3 days later, it didn't fit like it did 3 days ago. I got to find the perfect shoe. Where's the perfect shoe? Because everybody really has like arch problems, support problems, corns, wide feet, all kinds of feet, athlete's foot. I had athlete's foot for a while, and I'm not even an athlete. How did that happen? I should have had non-athlete's foot, but that's not what they call it. Okay, you can get the kids back in the room, by the way. I'll have some popcorn in the meantime. Oh, what's this tasty stuff? See, this is low in salt. Salt's the stuff that kills you. Salt and sugar, they will do you in. They don't show up until you're like a senior, like you're 40, 50 years old. You go to the doctor for your annual checkup, and you should go every year. That's when they start telling you stuff. Did you have a lot of salt as a kid? Yes, I did. All right. Good. You got high blood pressure. A lot of sugar as a kid? Yes, I did. You got diabetes. You see what happens. You think I'm wrong? You think I'm kidding? Check it out. And if you don't have diabetes, and if you don't have type 2, and if you don't have blood pressure problems, which they now call heart disease, then you have You got pre-diabetes. What? You got pre-diabetes. And you got pre-high blood pressure. You got pre-high blood pressure. It's a little bit above normal, and if you don't do anything about it, you'll die. Oh, well, whatever. It's part of getting older. That's all it is. Okay. Want some? Are the kids back in the room? Okay, fine. Sorry. Anyway. So it's a search for the perfect shoes. Shoes are very archaic because we still, for the most part, we tie our shoes. We tie them. We get these little laces, little strings, and we kind of weave them through the shoe product. And then we make a nice little bow like we're a sailor about to go out on a merchant marine trip. And we tie them. And sometimes those little knots will get loose and your shoes will be untied. And that's the only time that people recognize other people's shoes is when they're untied. Otherwise, men would never recognize anybody else's shoes. Women, men, they don't care. It's shoes. What do you want from me? But if they're untied, excuse me, your shoes are untied. You're going to fall down and trip if you don't tie your shoes. Then that's something. That's a thing. Otherwise, who cares? I had Velcro shoes for a little while that was made fun of because they looked nerdy. And they did. But Velcro was one of the greatest inventions of all. They fasten things, and you can adjust the tightness, and you can make them looser or tighter, and you don't have to tie anything. You just kind of make that little noise. It's fine. And now, new invention, although it's kind of, I guess it's been around, but now it's a big thing. Slip-on shoes. What, I don't have to tie them? I don't have to do the Velcro? Just slip them on? How do they stay on? I don't know. There's glue in there? I have no idea how. See, you got to realize shoes are only good for a little while, and then they're no good at all. I know you found the perfect shoe, like a couple of weeks later, got to find another perfect shoe because this one isn't perfect, and it's the imperfect shoe. And you end up with now 200 pairs of shoes, 500 pairs of shoes. Women do 500 pairs of shoes, 500 pairs of shoes. Think of all the money you could have saved if you didn't spend it on all of that stuff. That's because with the online thing, we're buying shoes online, and it doesn't work like that. You have to try them on. You can't just, well, I'm a triple E, I'm a size 7, but triple E, but the ankles are the high, a low instep, a high instep. I don't have an instep. You can't do it. You have to try them on. So you try them on when you get them, in the mail. You're excited. Oh my God, the perfect shoe has arrived. You try them on. Well, this doesn't even fit. And you got to send them back. Well, that was no good. I wasted some time in my life here. Just go to a shoe store. Go to a shoe store, walk in there, try the shoes on, walk around the store. They should have like carpet in the store, linoleum, dirt. They should have all different types of floor possibilities so you can try them on all different kinds of surfaces. But they don't. They just have like a low-grade carpet. Try them on. Try them on. It's still only good for a couple of weeks because, they were great in the store. Then I got home, and now they're not great. I got to live in a shoe store for these shoes to work for me. And the other idea, it's like bowling shoes. When you go into a shoe store, you're trying on shoes that other people have tried on already. They've taken their stinky, socky feet and put them in the shoes and said, no, they don't fit. Put them back in the shoe box, put them back on the shelf and left the shoe store. Then you come in and you try on their dirty, stinking shoes. It's kind of disgusting. It is like bowling shoes. I don't know what they put in the bowling shoes when you go bowling. I don't know if it's powder or if they spray them. It's still disgusting. There's no way around that. But then, hey, it's bowling. You know what I'm saying? You're walking in there and you're saying, all right, I have to wear somebody else's shoes. I mean, thank God they don't have bowling pants. Did you bring your bowling pants? No, I don't have. You have to rent your bowling pants. What size pants are you? I'm a 32 waist, about a 33 long. All right, try these on. No, I'd rather not bowl. Thank you. They should do that for all sports, You want to play golf? Sure. You have to wear pants that don't fit, and they're plaid color and a large, loud pastel color. You have to look like a total schmuck idiot. Otherwise, you can't play golf on our course. You have to have the proper golf clothes. I'm out of time. I'll be back. Okay. I'll be back again next week with another program. Hope you've enjoyed. But until next time, I wish you peace. Join us on ronvandam.com, newenglandbroadcasting.com, and we do it every weekday. Take care. Bye.